Here in Oklahoma, we have this little joke that we have 4 seasons: winter, almost summer, summer, and still summer. Well, we are definitely in the still summer months, and in the summer months, sometimes we like to fire up the grill. But I wanted to take a bit of a different tack with this video with the meals that we're going to be making on the grill. So we are going to be making some foil packet meals. If you aren't familiar with a foil packet meal, it's where you take different combinations of vegetables, proteins, and even starches. You season them and wrap them all up in a piece of foil, and then you can cook them on the grill for a complete meal. So I do have a tried and true kind of quintessential foil packet meal to share with you, plus a couple of new ones. So hopefully I can give you some ideas and some inspiration here towards the end of the summer if you've run out of ideas for your grill. Did you know that you can cook rice on the grill in a foil packet? I did not know this until a few weeks ago, and actually we tested it out the other night and it actually works. So tonight we are going to make a foil packet with shrimp and sausage and rice and seasonings. It's gonna be almost kind of like a foil packet jambalaya, and I will show you exactly how we're doing that. To use rice in a foil packet, it has to be instant rice. So I have this jasmine rice in the Minute brand. This is an instant kind of rice. It's a 1-to-1 ratio of rice to water, so I'm going to get that mixed together and let it sit for the appropriate amount of time before we assemble the rest of the foil packets. What I have here are the other ingredients for the shrimp foil packets. I chopped up 1 red bell pepper, 1 stalk of celery, and about half of an onion. And I went ahead and mixed that all together because I'm going to use a little bit of that in each of the packets. I also have 1 package of turkey smoked sausage links. These are fully cooked smoked sausage links that I chopped up into kind of big chunks. And then I have 1 package, this is just a 12-ounce package of shrimp, peeled, deveined, tail on, extra large shrimp. I'm gonna use 3, 4, maybe 5 of these in each foil packet. So I'm going to assemble those by starting with some of the rice on the bottom of the foil packet, and then I'm going to put some of the mixed veggies on top of that. And then on top of that, I will put a few of the sausage links and the shrimp. I'm going to microwave 1 stick of butter with 2 teaspoons of the Mr. Sticks seafood seasoning, lemon, and garlic. And then I'm going to pour a little bit of that over the top of each foil packet and seal them up tightly.
I think it's great.
I'm still like amazed at the rice issue. That's like a game changer.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe we did that on the grill.
I know. It has to be instant rice though, but still like.
It's good.
It's really good.
Good flavor.
Really good.
The shrimp and the sausage are really good.
Rick, what was your favorite part?
Shrimp.
I should have known. You like the shrimp, don't you? I want to take a minute to thank today's sponsor, Mr. Sticks. Mr. Sticks are all natural seasonings with no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. They come perfectly blended, balanced, and pre-mixed so that every spoonful is ready as is. Mr. Sticks is designed to be used in combination with butter so that you can get really flavorful dishes with just 2 simple ingredients. Mr. Sticks is an easy, fast way to incorporate exceptional flavor and to take whatever you've got on the menu up a notch. Mr. Sticks offers 3 different seasoning combinations that can be used in a variety of ways. Both the lemon and garlic seafood seasoning and the herb and garlic steakhouse seasoning are kosher with no MSG and are sugar-free. These savory seasonings are fantastic with seafood or with proteins like chicken and beef, but they're also really great for seasoning things like potatoes or even pasta dishes. The Mr. Sticks breakfast seasoning is a dreamy combination of cinnamon and sugar that can be combined with melted butter for the perfect topping for things like pancakes, muffins, and waffles. I've also enjoyed it sprinkled over a little bowl of oatmeal or used in some overnight oats, or even a little touch of it added to my morning coffee. For the first 7 days that this video is live, Mr. Sticks is offering a fantastic deal for my viewers. When you go to their website and use the code Mindy50 or follow the link in the description box below, you're going to get 50% off your order plus free shipping. That is 50% off your order plus free shipping for the first 7 days that this video is live when you visit the link in the description box. But don't worry, if you are stumbling upon this video a little late and it's past the first 7 days, there is still a fantastic discount waiting for you in the description box whenever you follow that link or you go to their website and use the code Mindy25. That will give you 25% off your order plus free shipping. But if you are watching this in the first 7 days that this video is up, make sure that you place your order right away in this first 7 days so that you can get that 50% discount. Tonight we are having what I would consider to be the OG of foil packet dinners, and that is the hamburger foil packet. And it's essentially a seasoned hamburger patty with vegetables, usually potatoes and carrots, maybe a few onions thrown in, and you just season them however you like, and then you put them in your foil packet and fold them all up and you cook them over a campfire or on a grill. We have never done this with our kids before, so we thought it would be really fun to introduce them to this and maybe even have them help put their foil packets together. I am making the patties up ahead of time here. So in my bowl, I have 2 pounds of 90-10 ground beef, and I also have 1 egg, and I'm going to season it using 2 teaspoons of this Mr. Sticks herb and garlic seasoning, and I'm just going to mix that all together and form 6 patties. Now 3 of the patties I'm going to leave just like that, but the other 3 patties I'm going to add some feta cheese to them as well. So we're gonna end up with 6 patties, 3 of them with feta, 3 of them without feta, and I'm making those ahead of time so that they can have plenty of time to rest and marinate in the refrigerator before we put them into our packets this evening. On my foil packets here, I have some baby carrots and some baby potatoes. These are little bitty yellow potatoes, so I did not even bother chopping them up. I just washed them really well, so you can see they're like tiny little potatoes here. I have a couple pats of butter on top of that, and I'm going to sprinkle some more of this Mr. Sticks Just Add Butter, Herb, and Garlic onto each little pile here. I'm seasoning them that way. And then I'm just going to put a burger patty on top of each one of these and wrap them up nice and tight, and they will be ready to go on the grill. And if you're wondering why I only have 4 here, it's because my son, right there, say hello, son.
Hi.
My son does not like potatoes, so he is going to have just a plain burger. So I'm only making up 4 of these foil packets for the rest of us. Okay, mine, well, all of them, but this is just mine, turned out fantastic. The burger is done. The veggies are done. I added just a little more feta cheese, just sprinkled a little bit on top, some salt and pepper, and I added some crumbled bacon that we had left over from breakfast. Oh, yummy. Yummy, yummy. This smells fantastic. In doing a little bit of research into foil packet dinners and trying to maybe discover some creative ways, some creative recipes to use this week, I came across this idea for a pineapple upside down cake. And that called for canned pineapple and sugar, and then a dessert shell, you know, kind of like those ones you would make strawberry shortcake with that you find in the bakery section. But somebody else threw out the idea to use donuts instead of the dessert shells, and I was like, oh, we gotta try that. So when I was picking up some ingredients for tonight's dinner today, I stopped by the bakery section and I could not decide if I wanted to go for a glazed donut or a sugar-topped donut. And I must have stood there for like 2 minutes, like thinking through in my head which one would turn out the best. And I was like, you know what? Let's just try them both. I have a tablespoon of just plain brown sugar here on my foil packet, and then 1 pat of butter. And I'm going to add a sprinkling of this cinnamon sugar from Mr. Sticks. Give it a little cinnamon flavor there. I'm going to go ahead and use 2 pineapple rings because these are sliced kind of thin. Just stack them right on top of each other. A little more cinnamon sugar, and then I'm going to place a donut on top of that. And I'm gonna wrap those up, and then we will throw those onto the grill for 10 minutes and then take them off and let them rest for another 5 to 10 minutes or until we are ready to eat them. And then we'll unwrap them and see how they turn out. Okay, this is the glazed donut. This one was the glazed donut, and this one was the just sugar donut. I will say that I feel like the sugar one was a little bit more prone to burning. So I don't know, we'll just have to see how they taste. This one obviously isn't. It may have been a little bit higher up on the grill, but this one was one of the sugar donuts and it burned on the edge, although the rest of it I think is fine. So we're gonna taste them and see which one tastes better. And of course I added a little vanilla ice cream because why not? Okay, I have tried them both and they're both good. But personally, I think hands down, the glazed one turned out better. I think just the glaze kind of caramelizes a little bit in that foil packet on the grill. Really fantastic. You gotta be careful not to burn them. Could have probably left them on just a few minutes, you know, instead of doing 10 minutes, maybe doing 7 or 8 minutes and then just leaving them all wrapped up in the foil for a few minutes, but really good. Definitely worth trying. I just walked in the door from the gym, but before I left, actually, I got up early this morning and I tossed some breakfast foil packets into my slow cooker. So let's rewind and I'll show you how I put those together. For the breakfast foil packets, I am going to crack 6 eggs, and then add half a cup of milk and 6 pieces of bacon cooked and crumbled. Whisk that all together. And then I'm going to stir in 1 package of hash browns. This is a 26 ounces of shredded hash browns, and salt and pepper to taste. I'm gonna mix that all together really well and then place it on the center of a piece of foil and top it with a little bit of shredded cheddar cheese. And then I will fold that up really tightly. And I'm going to store these in the refrigerator overnight, and then we're gonna pop them into the slow cooker to cook tomorrow morning for breakfast. I let these cook on high in the crock pot for about 2.5 hours, and they turned out fantastic. Such an easy breakfast idea that I can make the night ahead and then toss into the crock pot for brunch or, you know, a Saturday morning breakfast. But really easy, really good. You could change up the things you put in here if you wanted to put some sausage or some ham, you know, different kinds of seasonings. I might even throw a little bit of sour cream on top of mine before I eat it, but worked out just fine. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you again to Mr. Sticks for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to visit that link in the description box to snag your discount on Mr. Sticks. Pick out one of these videos to watch next, and I'll see you there.